Is my cat Simba gay? So my first cat as an adult, he came to me through a secret mission. My friend George, who was like a brother to me, asked me to come to his parents' Romanian farmhouse to pretend to be his girlfriend. He didn't know he was gay, and even though I'm not a fan of lying, I'd do anything for George. It was a crisp day, maybe spring, maybe fall, and I headed out to the garage to have a cigarette, and that is where I met Simba. I'm standing there, and this tiny, tiny kitten starts running around my feet, purring like a motorboat. Every time I went out for a pop, I was ambushed. He had these runny eyes, and I finally asked, "Where did this cat even come from?" George says his brother dropped him off. Last of the litter. I looked at the family and asked if there was something was wrong with him. Total silence. I figured it was just a runt. But when I went to leave the driveway, the kitten, who wouldn't have weighed even a pound, ran right behind my tires. He was a half-pound roadblock. He would not let me leave. So I put him in a box, took him home, and since The Lion King was a big movie then, I named him Simba. Simba and I were tight. I lived in a top-floor apartment in an old house that had settled at a 15-degree angle. It was perfect for Simba. He'd put the ball, and the floor would just roll it right back to him. I even tried to teach him how to fetch like a dog. I'd throw a toy down the stairs, he'd sprint down and bring it back. He'd get it one more time and bring it back, and the third time, he just looked at me and said, "I think you have a coordination problem, and I'm not going to help you this time." And he never fetched again. Eventually, friends convinced me to let him outside, but Simba was a drama queen. One day, he stuck out high in the tree, crying like his life is over. I'm standing there guarding him with hands like a flight attendant. "Come on, honey, follow me. Like, just go down here. Go down here." And he would be like, "Oh, no, I'm out, please." And then he faked it for like 10 minutes. Finally, I walked to the side of the house. I slammed the door as if I'd gone inside. Then 10 seconds later, Simba's like sprinting to the back door. I knew it. I knew it. Really, he was like a dog. He followed me everywhere, even into the bathroom. He'd sit on the rug while I was in the tub, look at himself and look at me like, "Why is all that water where you can just lit like me?" Later in life, Simba got diabetes. The vet said it would be too hard, but I found a specialist. Soon we had a ritual. I'd give him his shot, he'd pee in a cup for me to check his levels, and then I'd let him outside. One day, he trots down the sidewalk, feeling all balanced and proud, and a few minutes later, I hear screaming. I hear him screaming, and I run out, and there's this massive male cat having full-blown sex with Simba. I'm in totally distressed mode. I'm like, "Oh my God," and I break him up, and I bring Simba in, and then I call my friend Randy, and Randy answers the phone. And Randy was like a girlfriend to me. He was one that I called in crisis, and I'm frantic. I'm like, "Randy, is it possible that my cat is gay?" And Randy, with that classic sense of humor, says, "Rosie, honey, listen. One time I was out with Duke, my beautiful elegant collie, and this huge-ass Rottweiler came up and started humping him. Duke was so polite and quiet, he was too scared to move. And at the end, I felt so bad. I offered Duke a cigarette and asked him if he wanted to go for therapy. We chuckled together, and just then, the other cat comes running to my back door, falling at the door and crying for Simba. He was a gorgeous fat black Persian. I looked at Simba and I just told him, "Look, honey, I'm proud of you for attracting such a hot kitty, but I'm a little jealous because you're getting laid way more than I am."